Hello Sonoma County, welcome today to our channel. We are so excited to have you. We are in the darling town of Graton, California. You may not heard of it because it is that small, but we are just blocks away from our newest listing and we cannot wait to show you the views, the charm, the beautiful windows and natural light. And then we're also going to tour you around this downtown Graton that is in walking distance to our new listing. Before we get there, I'm Morgan DeVincenzi with Sullivan Group Real Estate, and I'm so excited to show you all around Sonoma County as we help people move into, out of, and all around this area every year. So if you are thinking of making that move, if you're looking for a new house, we would love to show you and we can't wait to reach you. For now, follow along. Can't wait to show you our newest listing. Here we are right now in downtown Graton, and when I say downtown Graton, I mean one block of darling shops, restaurants, and one of our favorites, Bowman Cellars. We are down here. We're going to show you around a little bit more of what downtown Graton has to offer. It really is a tiny little town. It has a population of just over 1,700 people. One of the smallest towns within Sonoma County for sure. The listing that we're going to be taking you to actually has a Sebastopol address, even though it's just blocks from here, so it's right on that cusp. So we're going to kind of explain where we are in adjacent to Sebastopol, which is just about 15 minutes away from where we are right now and where our listing is. And then from Sebastopol, you're another 10 or 15 minutes right into the heart of Santa Rosa to Highway 101. And then once you're on Highway 101, you can get north and south if you need to get to Healdsburg, you need to get to Petaluma within Sonoma County, or if you need to get back into the Greater Bay Area to larger airports, different things like that. You can take Highway 101 right to that Golden Gate Bridge and you're there from this location, I would say in about an hour and 20 minutes. Not so bad. Bowman Cellars sits right on the corner in the main area of this downtown Graton location. It's right across the street from one of my favorite restaurants and right next door to another well-known restaurant. So it's interesting how this little downtown area, maybe one block wide and only 1,700 people live here, actually has quite a name for a fun spot to come hang out. Bowman Cellars is a wonderful wine tasting room. They make all their wines. Their wines are all from local vineyards. They have this wonderful patio. Inside you can cool out. It's a little bit cooler in there in the summer, and they got some swanky, fun, seating areas. There's actually an Airstream right here that we'll show you in a minute. And they have different local food trucks or vendors coming in that serve food right out of this Airstream. And sometimes this little patio gets quite packed on those fun event nights, and you get to meet more of the local people within this area. Underwood Bar and Bistro right across the street holds a very special place in my heart. It's actually where my husband and I had our very first date. It's high-end food with a very Sonoma County laid-back casual feel. I love it, and if you are into a craft cocktail, do not hesitate to go to Underwood. The other restaurant right here is Willowwood, and we're talking much more comfort food. Underwood has a little bit more, I would say, high-end kind of menu. Willowwood, you cozy in. I've actually heard from some people, I've been there a few times and the food is phenomenal. And I actually recently talked to somebody and they said, actually, I think I prefer to go there for breakfast or lunch because it's that like home cooking kind of food that if I have dinner there, I might go to sleep. Either way, you cannot go wrong here. So you can have a really fun afternoon. There's a few different shops. There's a yoga place. There's, plenty going on right here. And you don't have to walk very far. There's always plenty of parking, and you can really enjoy yourself right here in downtown Graton. how charming is downtown Graton? And from this location and the location of where our listing is that we'll be taking you to in just one moment, I also think it's helpful to know that there's the Graton Community Preschool and Oak Grove Elementary School that's been there since 1854, both of which are just at the end of the street of our listing, and so also in walking distance. So whether you are more of a senior and looking to settle down but have fun things in walking distance, or you're a young family and you're going to have kids going into preschool or elementary school, there's options literally right here in this tiny town of Graton, and they're wonderful options. The people that, you know, are from this area really pride themselves on being from this little town of Graton, and so there's a lot of community involvement. Everybody really takes care of each other, and everybody wants to have, you know, a positive experience for their children within these schools. So we'll give you kind of a tour of what that looks like as well, but let's head over and finally check out this listing. Well, welcome to 8967 Oak Grove Avenue, right here in Sebastopol, California. So remember, we were just a few short blocks away from that downtown Graton area, but we're also only about 10 minutes to downtown Sebastopol, the Barlow, which is such a fun area to hang out, enjoy, eat out, fun galleries, fun shops. So you're kind of got the best of both worlds, and we're gonna tour you around this darling property. I cannot wait to show you. This is such a unique home, and most of the homes in this area, there are no two alike. It's so fun. They're all on large, spacious lots. This home sits on just about half an acre. The home itself is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 1,779 square feet. So you got plenty of wiggle room inside and out for everything you might need for entertaining, for a growing family, for a green thumb. Wait until you see these grounds. And you'll really be able to picture yourself living here. The real sizzle, and we'll get to it, just be patient, the view. I cannot wait to take you in. Go ahead and follow me. Let's have a look. All right, before we head in, I just want to kind of give you an idea. This home is a little bit newer than a lot of what other neighbors in this area are going to have. So the home has a little bit of a mid-century modern feel, and that's what they were going for when they built it. But the home wasn't built in the 50s. The home was built in the 90s. So you have a little bit more modern construction feel, a lot more sound construction, up to more current codes than what the 50s would be, all the while having some cool charm going on. Once you go into the house, you have this beautiful hardwood floor throughout all of the living spaces and hallways. The kitchen has beautiful granite countertops, stainless steel sink and matching appliances, a beautiful gas range. Air conditioning, which is funny because we're closer to the coast, that not as many homes in this area are going to come with AC because that coastal breeze that comes in cools things down quite a bit. So it's not as common, so definitely a bonus on this house. And then I mentioned the view just a moment ago, and you'll see as we enter into the home, the gorgeous, almost floor-to-ceiling windows in the front of this house that look over out into the beyond mountains and into the backyard, and it lets in so much natural light. And then in each of the bedrooms, I feel like the windows were really thoughtfully placed to let in that natural light and really take in the area and the gardens and the grounds that are all around us. Let's go take a look. What a property. I cannot wait to see how this property really just wows any buyer that comes into this home, from the way it feels as you enter the property itself to the way it feels when you enter the home. This property is really special, and it was really thoughtfully built with all of the different windows, the built-ins in the living spaces. I think, it just has that charm that you aren't going to find in a lot of properties, especially the more modern homes, but even some of the older homes that have been renovated, a lot of those features are taken out. And to each their own if they take it out, but I personally think keep those in. You can display your art, you can display your family photos, you can have more storage down below, and it just creates a really custom feel in a home that you aren't going to find in other properties that you enter. So what do you think? Do you think this property is worth what we're selling it for? $1.1 million? Kind of an incredible property for a great price in a great location. So we would love to show you a little bit more about Sebastopol, and we have several other videos, especially this one that my business partner Julie did about everything you should know about living in Sebastopol. So if you are thinking about moving into this area, you should probably watch this video. You got an idea of what kind of properties are available, get an idea of what the community is like, what you should expect for being able to eat out, what are you close to. You'll learn a lot from that video, and it'll really kind of fine tune if this is the right area. Of course, we're happy to answer those questions as well. My information is right here on the screen. You get me every time. You can reach out to me, call, text, email, whatever. I'm happy to talk to you and kind of talk through what are you looking for? What is most ideal in your next property and in your next location? And is this gonna be the right fit? Maybe it is, or maybe we need to shift to another little small area of Sonoma County that will better suit your specific needs. Thank you so much for touring along with us today. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. It means so much to me. And if you want to learn more, hit the subscribe button. That way you won't miss a thing, and ding the bell so you'll actually be notified when we release all helpful information about all things Sonoma County and Sonoma County real estate. Can't wait to see you in our beautiful area soon. Have a great day. That's a wrap, and of course we had to buy some wine.